G'day everybody, my name's Luke Fitzpatrick and thank you for supporting Fish That Snag. Today's topic, a review of the Telesin 6-inch camera dome. So this is the Telesin 6-inch dome, designed for underwater photography, and it suits the GoPro HD Hero 4, 3 Plus or 3. So why would you purchase an underwater camera dome? Well, it's one of the ways in which you can capture over-under shots, also known as 50-50 shots, which show 50% above the water and 50% below the water. We picked up the Telesin 6-inch underwater camera dome off eBay for $109. There are other models out there, such as the SPL GoPro dome, but they all seem to be a little bit more expensive, usually $200 plus. So pretty much the Telesin 6-inch underwater dome is for the budget conscious. So the Telesin underwater dome comes with a really nice floating handle. Looks really great, there was no scratches on it and came exactly as described. However, I soon came across a few problems. The first one being that once you open it up, the camera's off. You put it into the dome, seal it up, you've actually got no way of accessing the front button on the GoPro camera. Bit of a problem. So you need to turn it on before you place it into the dome. And then you have access to two buttons, one on the side for the wireless control and one on the top to tell your camera to start filming or not. The only other issue I came across then was press the top button a couple of times and nothing would happen. The reason being, when I had a look inside, the little dooflacky, when you press the button, didn't reach down enough to actually touch the start button on the GoPro. So a bit of a design flaw, that pin isn't long enough. Now I don't know if that's just an issue with the GoPro Hero 3 and whether the measurements and diameter etc of the 4 and 3 Plus are slightly different, but it proved a bit of a problem for me. What it meant was that all the footage I shot, I effectively had to turn the camera on, place it in, seal it up, then actually start filming, which proved to be a bit of a pain in the neck, especially when you're trying to conserve power and memory space. The only other way around that particular problem is to turn the camera on before putting it in the mount and use purely wireless control or the app through your phone. The only trouble I have being out on the water all day is wireless sucks the power out of the camera a lot quicker, and it also sucks the power out of the remote very quickly, and I don't have the capacity to charge rapidly on the boat or to carry masses of batteries. I carry 3 batteries from my GoPro 3, and out of those 3 batteries, with the memory cards I carry and the charging capacity I got, I simply can't waste time or power using pure wireless or the app on my phone. So a slightly annoying little problem, but we'll make do. We'll see how it goes. The last thing that I noted straight up, which was a bit of a problem, was when I first got it and was playing around, sealing up this really tight case a couple of times and clicking this down, I actually noticed a crack appear just right up here on that lip, and it actually broke away a little bit of the plastic on that lip, which I think is a bit of a, I know some of the other models come with a just a seal, and you can actually attach your existing GoPro mount to it and clamp it on, rather than having to take the camera out and put it back into this existing fitted mold. So that could be a bit of a drawback to this particular model. One of the things I would suggest for it's probably only relevant to fishing, I'm not quite sure, but due to the need to lean over the side of the boat to submerge the dome, there's a line on the back here which very handily shows you you need the water to come up to roughly there to get a nice 50-50 split. When you're leaning over the side of your boat, this little handle is a little bit restrictive because you've really got to get your arm under the water to get the camera in the right position, and when you're by yourself trying to hold a fish as well, it proves very difficult. So I would suggest, if you were to go for this model, get a nice long pole, extension pole, so you don't have to lean so far over into the water, because you don't want to lose control of the fish as well. So overall, how do I rate it? Well, for the budget conscious, I highly recommend this model. There are a couple of little flaws in it, such as the front button, the top button, the handle and things, but there's workarounds for those, especially for determined people who want to capture that good shot. There are other models out there where these problems don't exist, but they do cost almost twice as much as this particular model. So just purely based on that fact, for the budget conscious, I highly recommend the Telesin 6-inch underwater camera dome, which you can purchase off eBay. I got this for $109, and most of the reviews have it coming in at that price. Okay folks, that's it. I'm all done. Again, thank you so much for supporting Fish That Snag. Please remember to like this video and also subscribe to our channel. Leave some comments as well, because that lets YouTube know that my channel is working. Please go to my Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter and like us and follow us, and I look forward to seeing you all out on the water.